Howdy, howdy. It is time for a haul. There we go. Put a little light on this situation. Let's put a little light over on this side, even though we got that window open. There we go. Let's see if we shine it towards my face. I got dark shadows on this side of my face. Oh, on that side. Let's turn that one that way. Hold on, let's see if this helps by doing that right there. All this lighting stuff. Okay, puppy, you need to move. Yeah, you need to go find your daddy. Go find daddy. Okay, so there's Jude. Got a haul, got a haul, got a haul. So some of this, hi Tammy. Some of this Jude and Barbie done seen. I showed them in the parking lot over at the their flea market. I bought these at the flea market where I have my booth, and I got this leaf stamp, $2. I love this one. Peacock stamp, $2. And these are for me to keep. They're not for me to resell. And this little flower background stamp, which I love very much, $2. No, that one was $3. Those were $3. And then this one also was $3. And I love it too, background stamp. It has been put on this block a little wonky do. I probably will end up taking it off the block because I'm not real fond of blocks. This one's been put on it weird. So, anywho, that was part of my haul. Then I'll show you the only jewelry I bought today. And maybe y'all can tell me what these are. This said prom jewelry on it, is what it said. And if I had to guess, because there's hair all in this box, I'm going to guess that these little things right here, that have these little springs on the back of them, they have little springs on the back of them. I would guess they twist and go in your hair. Oh, that's my guess. Okay. And there's about 2, 4, 6 of them. Then I got this necklace. Bling, bling, bling. And then there were this pair of earrings in there and this pair of earrings in there. So you've had those before they go in your hair? Okay. That was my guess because there's a lot of hair in this box. Their hair is about the same color as mine, except for it doesn't look like they have any wisdom hairs. So, yeah. So, y'all know I love me some bling. So, that was that. You'll see the earring. You'll see all of it in the sale, I'm sure. Hola, Barbie. Anyway, so then I had to go to Dollar Tree because I needed some stuff for lunch. So I'm nearly out of gold paint. Hey, Dorsey. And this isn't gold, but it is yellow oxide, and it's like a flat gold. It's not a shiny gold, but I really like that. You'll probably There'll probably be some paints, and then they have these little things, and they're little coasters. But wouldn't they be cool on a jelly plate, Jude? Pick that up. Yes, indeedy. There's 4 of them. That would be cool on a jelly plate. So, yeah. And they had other shapes too. But I was trying not to spend too much money. And then they had this. Now, I've mentioned this before in a video that they have a really cool, it's called Shore Living section of nautical stuff, okay? And it comes in this little net bag, which I will be saving for to print on my jelly plate with. But look, they're little starfish. Jelly plate, here I come. Da, 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 da. And there's 3 in the bag. They're all the same size. So anyway. And then I got one of these. And it's to cut out to make texture for my jelly plate too. I'll make a 5x7 size and an 8x10 since I have mats. Those will be great too. Since I have mats. I was going to get one of those shelf liners, but the print on them were really small. But look at that print. That would be awesome on a jelly plate. Yes, I like that print. So anyway, I'll cut me out an 8x10 and a 5x7 piece. And anyhow, yes. And it's called, what was it called? Non-slip rug underlay. It's 18 by 24 inches. So if you had a great, it's, yeah, non-stick rug underlay. Non-stick rug underlay. And it's 18 by 24 inches. So if you had a great big jelly plate, that would be cool. Hey, jewelry nurse, we're just showing my crafty stuff. I don't have no jewelry. Well, I had a little bit of bling bling. Yeah, a little bit of sparkly stuff. It was called prom jewelry. There's 2 pairs of earrings and then a necklace. Rhinestones. And then they have these cool little flowers that go in your hair. Like that. So, anyway. Just showing all the things that I bought today or got in the mail. The next that I'm going to show you is what I got in the mail. So, I got, y'all will be seeing these. Y'all will be seeing these. They're little 4x8. And then they came with stickers that says, thank you for supporting my small business. 50. You'll see those. Anyway. And then this right here is the thing I'm really excited about. There are there are 360. Let's have that. 360 pieces in this. And this you will see on cards or in my journals. Yes. In my journals. 360 pieces. That's a nice box. I'll save it. Somebody might get a piece of jewelry in it. You never know. So, they are flower stickers. And they're on clear backgrounds. So they just lay on a card. Aren't they pretty? And let's see how they're labeled. These are, yeah. You tell me how they're labeled. I can't read it. It's in Chinese. So they're made in China, but there's all kinds in here. There's roses. There's yeah, all kinds. And then let's see, those are the pinks. These are the purples. Another pinks, but a different kind. Tulips. Here you go. Translate. Cards poetry, it says there. Stickers. Yellows. Oh my gosh, look at the yellows. Flutterbys. Flutterbys. More flutterbys. More flutterbys. Lots and lots of butterflies and lots of flowers. But there's 360 total stickers here. I may come on Monday night all stuck up. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. I'm such a nerd. Anyway, but yeah, I got some cool stuff. Oh, so anyway, you think it says crab ragoons, egg rolls, and fried rice? It says card poetry is what it says. Card poetry. So anyway, but yeah. So No, they're from Amazon. These came from Amazon. And all 360 of these, and they're all in individual package. All 360 of these was $9.99, and I got free shipping because I spent over $25. So those were $10. That's not bad, considering that when I buy stickers at Dollar Tree, I get about 15 stickers on a sheet for $1.25. So, and these are nice size stickers. They're not little bitties. So anyway, they'll be good card size. So anyway, oh, that one had, that's cheating. The flowers don't say anything. This one says wind love butterfly. This one says colorful butterfly. This one says dream butterfly. This one says, this one kind of freaks me out a little bit. It says specimen butterfly. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you, sweetie? Darcy, everybody that come in. Hi, hi, hi. So, yeah. I foresee me making some cards this afternoon. So, but I'm gonna get out my fake Misty, my stamp press, and stamp a bunch of sentiments. So, but I really want to play with my jelly press, really, really, really. But I might have played with my jelly press a long time yesterday. In fact, I missed the first 45 minutes of Barbie's show because I forgot she was coming on early, and I'm playing with my jelly press. So, hey, Kathleen, how are you, my friend? I hope life is treating you nice and everything's good. So, anyway, we're not doing a jewelry haul. I really guess I should start specifying that it's an arts and craft haul. So, anyway, yeah, I'm my artsy fartsy side is showing out, and Barbie calls me and Jude art tarts. So anyway, we're not sure how we feel about that. I've never been called a tart before, so ever. So anyhow, but yeah. So anywho, do we want to stay and play? Do we want to? Do we want to stay and play? I think we do. We want to stay and play. Okay, guys, let's cut this one. Oh, I cut it where I didn't want to cut it. Jude's been playing without me on her jelly press today. So, anyway. Hey, Sherry Russell, how are you? Okay, y'all close your eyes because I don't want you to get dizzy. Close your eyes, okay? Hold on just a second. I do not want you to get dizzy. You're moving, you're moving, you're moving. Don't cry. You'll be okay. Don't cry. Oops, too close. There we go. There we go. Oops. Boobies. Sorry. Didn't nobody need to see that. Okay. I do have a brassiere on. The other day I done a show in my nightgown with no bra on. So I might have this bug really bad. Okay. Let's do a 5x7 plate. I like my 5x7 plate almost as well as I do my big plate. So, and actually it looks really dirty, but it's the mess on here. So, anyway, and this is for anybody who doesn't know what a jelly plate is. Uh-oh, sorry. Hold on. You're going to rock and roll for just a second. I'm pulling out my mat so I don't get paint all over my table because I took the magic eraser to my table yesterday. That's my heat tool mat. There we go. Okay, here we go. There. We want that on there. Okay, we need, what do we need? I saved my magazines, my old magazines now to roll jelly plate on. So, and my roller is taken apart because I washed it real good yesterday. It had a really yucky layer of paint on it. So, and what did I do with all? Quit doing that. Quit knocking y'all crazy. My little thing here. Here we go. There. Okay. The jelly plate's there. There's my roll off. There's that. Okay. There we go. If you're dizzy, I'm sorry. We may use my stamps. We'll see. We may use my stamps. Who knows? And I just use really, really cheap paints for this. I mean, some people use real expensive. I've got 3 or 4 sheets here already cut, but I got scissors. We can cut more. Not a problem. We can. Oh no, I lost y'all. Where'd y'all go? There you are. I hit my mouse. Y'all disappeared. I was a little freaked out. Hold on. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, here we go. I need a drink. And I will tell you that drink is kind of gross because it's got a little bit of sweet tea in it. And I don't like sweet tea, but I was really dry. I had that much unsweet tea left in my glass. So I added just a little bit of sweet tea with it. Just a little bit. It won't kill me, but it'll make me feel like I'm gagging. Somebody's got to make me some tea. But I haven't told them yet. So, okay. Jelly plate, let's roll her out. So, first thing I'm going to do is that. And I'm going to roll over it to press it in. Okay. Now I want to pull that up. And what do I want to add? We got to go with the starfish. We'll put one down like that first. We'll put him down like that. And I'm rocking him because he doesn't lay flat. And then we'll turn him over and put him down like that. And again, that ain't going to work. I'll have to end up breaking him. Let's see what this looks like. Darcy, you got to go to work. Bye, sweetie. You have a good day. Okay. Oh, I like the jellyfish. That one. This one down here where he's... So really to get the good print of him, he's going to have to be up like that. He's going to have to be upside down. Okay. Now I had a piece of trash on there. So let's just let that dry a little bit. What color do we... You know, we want to add... And that's my gold. We don't want to add gold right now. Let's... You stop that now. Stop that. Are we... Here we go. I use my let's put a little bit of this on. I use my ring light that's broken. I use it's a little tripod and balance it on those, you know, those wooden stands I have that I use around here somewhere. I have more than one, and I balance it on that. Let's see if we can get this really... I want this really, really thin because I do not want it to cover up the paint that is on my print because I'm going to print over that print. Okay? So, but I want it really thin. And that's what I'm doing here is I'm rolling off paint. I think that's going to be thin enough. And we're going to do the jellyfish again. We're going to press him all in different ways here. We'll do one. And we'll do another one here. And I'll have to be really careful not to mess that up. Okay, here we go. And this is my biggest gripe that I do. Hey, Michelle, how are you? What is it? You was going to say yellow. This is yellow oxide. It's kind of a goldy yellow. Oh, I like that. See, I like that on top of it. You can see that jellyfish there. That jellyfish there. Now, I usually only print on like 2 to 3 times on a page. I want something on top of this in the corner right up here. So I'm going to mix. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, where'd you go? I know you're in here. There you are. Black. I'm gonna mix, I mean, just a dot of black. Just a dot. With just a dot of this blue. There. Just a dot of that blue. Now, I want to get it mixed up here just really good. Okay, I'm going to take it all over the page, but I'm only going to print in this top corner. Actually, I'm not going to take it off here. Now, I'm not very good at this. I just like to play. Jude does beautiful stuff on hers. Absolutely gorgeous stuff on hers. I'm going to stamp this stamp on there, and it's going to be backwards, I believe. Nope, it's frontwards. Now, before that all dries up, I want to clean that paint off of there. So, I don't want to get paint in my stamp. That's not what I want. There, that's what I want. So, have I finished the collage challenge? No, I have not. I still have to do the black on black, the black and white and red, and I still have to do my hope ones. And I did not do indigo. So now I want to get right in, just in this corner. So I want to take, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that and 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 that. And I just want that right there, like that. Well, I didn't do the indigo. No, I did not do the indigo. Are you feeling groovy again today, Michelle? Okay, that's cool. I like that. I can still see my starfish. Now I've got circles. I've got that stamp that says New York and some other little scrolly writings. I like that. Now, one of the things that I'm real fond of doing lately is taking gold paint. I'm nearly out of gold, so it's in there upside down. Taking my gold paint and dipping my, let's just spread it out here. Dipping my fancy tool here, my fancy tool. Oops. I think I'm going to have to roll it around a little bit. There. I'm going to dip my fancy tool just a few more times. There. Can you see that? And I put some gold rings on it. Now that gold right there is really, really, it's really a mess. So I'll just take my finger and do that. And just because I can, and there's nobody here to tell me not to do it. This is part of my problem. I do not know when to stop. But we'll just add a little bit of gold there. And a little bit of gold. I'm not going over here. Let's do that. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Okay, do we want to do that? I don't know what that's doing. There. Let's see if that did anything. Oh yeah, that's cool. Made that up right over there. Okay, I'm done with this page. I'm done with that page. I like that page. Yay, I like that page. So what are we going to add over this right here? Now let's just put some gold. I like to put a real light layer of gold over my last print. Just get all of that up that I can. And it don't look like there's hardly anything on that plate, but you'll be surprised what'll come up. Sometimes a whole lot of stuff will come up and sometimes not much. My colors are adding to it. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. So that got all of my black off. And I've got all those rings, and you can still see the New York stamps. And you can see a little bit of gold. So that'll make a cool base page to start for my next print. Oops, sorry, I just tilted y'all. Y'all are sitting right over the top of my paint. Let me move my paint over just a little bit. Here we go. This ought to make you feel real groovy. This next one. And it don't take a whole lot of paint. The more paint you do, the... Oops, that one's gonna... I'm gonna have way too much paint. I'll be rolling off over here on this magazine. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That purple came out way too much. And some people like to mix their colors like I was mixing that black and blue a while ago. I like for my different colors to show up differently. So a lot of times I don't mix them because when I print, you will see that you got purple and black. You feel my pain? What kind of pain? What kind of pain do I have? I don't feel no pain. I'm not feeling not a bit of pain. Yeah, I needed a little bit more pressure on that. Right on top of that black and gold. I don't know when to stop. I don't. Yeah, that's my problem. I don't know when to stop with everything I do. So anyway. That's pretty. Look, you can still see the gold and black under in that flower. Now these that I had on the edges, they kind of ran into the circles, but they're still really pretty. You know what? Sometimes I put it back down and print it again. Let's just see what it does. Because these ghost prints sometimes are the prettiest prints. Oh, cool. Yeah. A lot of people use textured wallpaper. That didn't do anything different, but I really like that. Do I want to stop there? I'm going to think on whether or not I want to stop there. I think I kind of do. Now, I have there it is. No, that's not it. There it is. Have this, yes. Actually, wow. That one's a really thick one. Here we go. We're going to move this out of the way for just a second. And we're going to make us something right here. Cut. And cut. Now, I like to watch a lot of different crafting videos. And I watch these videos and I see how they do things. And then I try it. Now, that one just did the back for me. But I need this. Right. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't need that. Okay, so we're going to use this as a text plate, as a texture plate, and we're going to. Now I've enticed you back to the table. Don't blame it on me. You knew you wanted to play anyway. Okay, now we're going to put some. Here we go. We're going to take our bone folder. Just make some marks in this. So what we want, you make marks in this foam and it'll pick it up. And we're going to, this is self-adhesive foam. We're going to stick that right there on that. Now we're going to make a circle. Hopefully we're going to make a circle. Not a really pretty circle, but a circle it is. I'm going to take this. Not sure if those will show up or not, but we'll try it. I love making things that I can play with on my plate with. There. Now, the hope is that when we use this, we'll get both my prints and the lines. That's my hope. There we go. Okay. That's all I'm going to put on it. Think, dude. Oh, I call Jude dude all the time. Well, autocorrect calls Jude dude. I know Jude's not a dude. Although I have a little dude, Jude. I have a little boy at our church named Jude. He's got the prettiest blue eyes. And a cotton top. There we go. Okay, let's see. That one needs to move. Maybe back that way just a little bit so I don't run into that one. There we go. I think that'll work. Now let's see what happens. It's all just an experiment from here, you know. Man, that's some good thick thing. I was showing it over yonder to the computer because I'm used to my camera being on my computer. So, anyway, okay. We'll use that. Yeah, I'll pay for my shipping too, Cindy Lou Jewelry Nurse. Let's do this color. And this color. Let's put that up there so it don't mix. I have 4 different colors of yellow. I have yellow ochre, this yellow oxide, this bright yellow that is just a cheap yellow. I don't even know what it says on it. And then lemon yellow. Let's see, do we got too much paint? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Now, let's see what this does. Traps. Well, I got some of the lines, but not many. Let's see what it prints off like and see what it looks like. Oh, thanks, sweetie. You're so nice. I love this community. It's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. Definitely different. I can see a little bit of the little holes in that. I rotated the direction of how that was. So after I had picked it up here, it had paint on it. So then when I put it down here, it had paint on it. So yeah, I want to do, let's see if I can get this off without cutting myself in two. Maybe. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Yes. Now, I like the lines. I like the geometrics and the lines. And lately, I've been really into black. Not real sure why, but I've been into the black. And I'm real bad about doing that right there. See, I've got paper stuck to it because I laid it upside down. Let me put my knife up before I cut myself. Or my plate. That would be tragic if I cut my plate. I would cry. Okay, that's a lot of black. Should really, really, really black. But let's roll off some. Let's not get those dirty. Let's roll off some more. There we go. Roll off some more. One more time. There we go. Now we're going to print off some more. Whop. Whop. And there we go. Now, let's put that right on top of that orange. what you think. Now these pieces of paper like this, yes, I make greeting cards out of them. I make, did you see the art piece that I showed last night in the auction that I had for sale? I don't have it no more here no more. I took it. Oh, I love it. What do you think? I like it. I think that is super cool. I do. I like it. Now. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do when we run out of gold? Yeah. I have a stack here of ones that I've done on cardstock, and that's what I use to make the cards. Then, Cindy, I do collages with them in my art book, my art journal. I make collages. Let's see. I rolled some of these papers. That one there is the peacock feather. Rolled a bunch of these papers, and then I use other papers. Look, can you imagine? There's a turtle in there. Anyway, so we've got just a little bit of gold here. And I mean, just a little bit. I did a dot. Just a dot. And that's going to be off-centered, I can already tell. But it ought to be cool. I can. I never thought of it. But I could sell some papers if somebody wanted to buy some. Now, I don't know that y'all are going to be able to see that. But there's a beautiful gold sheen on that now. It's really pretty. It's kind of thick right through here. So, what colors would you want, Miss Michelle? I'm just doing them on, this right here is just copy paper. That's all I'm doing them on. Okay, somebody give me a color. Tell me a color. Let's do a color. Actually, let's do green. We haven't done green in a while. Where's the other paints? Uh-oh. There they are. I knew they were here. Let's do green. This green and this green. And we might add just a little bit of yellow ochre with it. And I dropped something here. Oh. It's one of my, Barbie calls them dental tools. Mine come from the Dollar Tree, and they're actually picking tools for you to weed your vinyl out. But if they're a dental tool to you, that's okay. That green has a lot of bluey to it. It's a pretty, pretty green. Now we're going to do in some groovy colors, purples, pinks. I can. I have some, I'll show it here to you in a minute. I have some it's called Dragonfly Glaze. And it's an iridescent, yeah, Dragonfly Glaze, and it goes down into iridescent. It's very sparkly. So, okay, we're going to do our leaf. Do a leaf page. Do just little corners. And there. There. Keep my own roll of paper towels in here. I don't want that paint to dry on my stamp. There we go. Okay. I don't want it to dry on my plate neither. So let's do that. I think this is going to make a really pretty background. That is really pretty. Really, really pretty. I like that. Yep, I do. It's really cool. I don't think I'm going to print over it. I like it so well. Let me stand up and get some more paint. Time to turn off what? I also like to print on top of magazine pages. And I have gone through a magazine that I have. And I want to show y'all my black and white. I showed it on a group that I'm in, but I'll show y'all my black and white. And I've done this black and white collage all from magazine, basically from magazine pages. Anyway, so it says committed. It's not supposed to be easy. Then you got these little fish, and then I added some mastic through a stencil, some textured paper, and then this one here says, now picture yourself pushing the limits. And this all came out of an adventure magazine. Jared gets this adventure magazine that he didn't order, but I went through it and tore out a bunch of pages, and these were cool in it. So I thought this was my black and white. White on black is what it's supposed to be. So anyway, I enjoyed doing this one. So that one's, I actually have enjoyed doing all of them, but that one, I like words. Y'all know I like words, and so I like to add words to mine. So anyway, what do we want to do now? Let's do, okay, that's not, I don't think that's the one I'm wanting. That's black. That's yellow. What is that? Vermilion. Let's do vermilion. What is that one? Burnt umber. Burnt sienna. Let's do this lemon yellow. And this viridian green. Yeah. Is the viridian? No, we want grass green. Okay. We're going to do this one more time. This is going to have a whole bunch of different colors in it. These little cheap paints from Dollar Tree is almost out. But that's okay. That lemon yellow may be too much. Let's see the grass green. And the yellow ochre. And I'll probably end up having to roll a bunch of that paint off because that's going to be a lot of paint. But we're going to roll her. There we go. Look, it just makes little dots. I love the little dots. Let's roll off some of that right quick. I want to get some of that green moved around. I got some on my there. And there. Okay, now we're going to do this page again. And we're going to do our leaves. I don't know if I can get that in there. Yeah. Okay. Now, new piece of paper. I think that one's going to be pretty too. Hi, I'm just jelly printing. I'm just doing jelly printing on the jelly press. Right now I'm making a leaf page. Ooh, that one turned out real pretty. Look at that. That one looks like the colors of fall, doesn't it? I like that one. Now let's do this. Because I still had paint on my thing, so I want to get all the paint off. And let's do a ghost print. That one is real pretty, isn't it? Let's see what the ghost print looks like of it. That's pretty too. It's like in relief. That one's pretty too. I like it. I'm going to hold on to it for a background. Now, let's see. What else did I have? Here we go. We have to do this. You know we have to. Let's do the deep purple. Come on. I'm always afraid I'm going to squeeze it too hard and have glue glop out on me. There we go. I just need a dot, maybe another dot. And we need just a little bit of pink. Let's see what this one's going to look like. If it turns out half as good as the oak leaf did, it's going to be beautimous. Oh, yeah. I like that. This is Peacock Feathers. If you weren't here earlier when I showed this, I'm going to leave that on there because I'm going to stamp it back on here. I think I may have rolled out too much of my green. If I did, I'll add it in. Ooh, that's pretty. That one's real pretty. Now, let's add just a dot. Come on, just a dot. There we go. Now, now, here we go. Boink. 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 I can make cards out of them. I use them in collages, a lot of them in collages. You know, where I tear the paper and do that. I guess if somebody wanted to frame them, I've never framed any of them. Ooh, that one's pretty too. It's hard to see on the camera, but it is real pretty. You've got the peacock feather. But I actually like it where you take it away the best. So I'm going to use this as my background. And I'm going to go with, see, I'm going to go with this teal. I want a red. And I think right now we're going to roll that and see. No. I want this right here. This one right there. Look at that blue. Isn't that? It's called Ultramarine. Now we're going to, oh, it got muddy. Shoot. That's okay. Maybe there's enough of it in there. Now I'm trying to pick up some of my paint. That's what I'm trying to do. And we're going to put this right like this. And I'm going to do some of these little feathers around here. Don't put that down on that. Okay, now, where is, okay. Have a feeling that's going to be really way too dark, but we're going to try laying it right over this last one we did. Oh, we've got, ooh, nope, it's pretty. It turned out real pretty doing it like that. Yeah, that's real pretty. That turned out real pretty, but we're not done because we've got some stuff right here on the, oh no, let's do this. I don't know what it's going to look like, but we're going to try it. This is the Dragonfly Glaze. Now it comes out white. We're going to roll it a little. We're just going to see what it comes out when we pull this. Hopefully it'll be beauty-muss. Hopefully. This is what I love about this, is that every print is different. You can't, basically, you can't get the exact same thing you just can. It's always, every print is different. And that it's always a surprise what it's going to be. It's called a jelly plate or a gel press plate. A gel printing plate made by Jelly Arts. I have a big one. That's the folder for my big one. I have an 8x10. Oh, that one turned out real pretty. Look at that. And can you see the glimmer on it? That's the Dragonfly Glaze on it. That one turned out really nice. I like that. And just because there is still some paint left on this, let's see if we can pick it up. And we got all of it. Yep. And then that, I just put the leftover paint on top of that. It really didn't change anything about it. So that one turned out real pretty. Let me give this a spray with some water. I'm about out of water in my blue bottle. I'll have to get some more water. Thankfully, water's free. Well, it's not free. You got to pay for it from the water company, but I can just go to the tap and get it, right? Okay, let's do a background. Just a background. Okay. Let's just do... Actually, let's do this. This pretty blue. Oh, I'm going to have way too much paint. I can then tell you that. That globs out. Y'all know I really should be printing postage. Way too much paint. Dang it. Let us just... And if you're wondering why is she rolling, what is she doing, I'm just pressing it into the plate so that it'll make an impression. There you go. We'll do this. Now I'm not pressing very hard on this one because I don't want to get so much paint on that. So that's just a pretty little grid there. Now I'm going to take some of this paint that I rolled over here and bring it back over here. I still have my little grid, you can see, but I got paint over here I can pick up. There's paint. I can pick up here. But I need something. I think I need pink. Let's see if we can get a dot. We just need a dot. One dot will do us. Just a daub. And I'm just moving it around. That's me, puppy, making noise. That's mommy. Don't bark. Okay. Now we're going to do this. Flower. Flower. And a flower. There. I'm going to roll over these. Actually, I'm not trying to pick up paint here. I'm just trying to get them pressed in, okay? No paint. Doop. 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 And I want it to go right over the top of that. Now, 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 now. And it's not dark enough. Dadgummit, I thought it would be. Yeah. Thought that pink would be dark enough to pick up on that. It wasn't. That bottom blue was really dark. That's a pretty print, but that's not what I want. What do I want something that's dark enough or bright enough to pick up on top of that. The glossy stuff, I don't think the glossy stuff will go on it, but we're going to put some gold on it. There we go. I think the gold will do. Okay. And that's where one of the places I have to learn more about is the what colors will go with what colors. Actually, I'm just going to do these two flowers. 149. Why am I hearing kids holler? Kids should be at school. No. And I'm just doing some lines in that just to give it some other pattern. And hopefully that will print on that. Let's see. What do you think, Jude? Where's Jude? Maybe I'm hearing kids on, I think it's on what he's playing or what he's watching. I think he's watching a video, a movie. You can see the gold on top of the blue, but you can't see the outline of the flowers. Actually, it's pretty, but it's not what I was looking for. You can't see the outline of the flowers. Drats. I'm not going to put anything else over that. We'll put this, we'll pick up this print here. Yeah, you just couldn't see the outline of my, well, actually, now that it's starting to dry, I can see the outline of my flowers. There. What else? See, once it starts to dry, I can see the edge of, I can see an outline of a flower there. Right in there. But it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Pooty toots. I love this color right here. It's one of my favorite colors. And these bottles right here are cheap from Dollar Tree. They're the $1.25 you get. There's 4 ounces of paint in them. That's cheap for paint. Somebody did a review the other day of a 20, I don't know how many paint tubes was in it. Yeah, I think it was 20 because there were 20, it was $20 and they were doing a review of it. And it was, of course, this person was an artist and there was, she said when she put it down, it was acrylic paint, which is what I use on this. I can use ink on these. This is my Starfish. He don't lay straight, so I have to press him in. Anyway, I may have to break him and fix him. I've got, you know what? I've got, well, that didn't accomplish a whole lot, did it? I just broke his leg, poor little guy. Was trying to see how I could break him where he'd lay more flat. That certainly didn't help. Sorry, Ro. You got frost last night? Good gravy. We're sweating here. It's actually, we're only in the 80s, but the humidity feels like it's a bazillion. Or maybe that's just menopause that makes it feels like it's a bazillion. Take your pick. Oh, that's cute. Look. So there's the starfish, and that is part of the flower from before. That turned out real cute. I'm real proud of that. I like that one. Okay, we want to do something yellow on top of this right here. Something that's pretty yellow with a little bit of, not that, not that. What I do with all my other, yeah, that. Oh, dang it. A little bit, Cindy. A little bit. Little bit. Not a whole bunch. A little bit. Yeah, there's going to be packages, but it's only 2 o'clock. I'm playing right now. Don't worry about me. My adult come to check in on me to see if I'm doing my proper work. I'm sure y'all heard. Okay. What are we going to put down here? We're going to use this right here. Oh, let's do this. We haven't used this one. Let's do it. Boinky. Boinky. Okay, let's see what it looks like on top of these pretty little leaves. I don't think we'll lose our leaves, but we could. You have private summers too. Aren't they wonderful? Up until this last time that I went to the gynecologist a few weeks back. Oh, that's cute. So we didn't, I can still see my leaves. We've got these little flowers. I've got one row of clear flowers. Anyway, and we're gonna do this right here. Where did it go? There it is. Up until I went to the gynecologist this last time, I had not hardly had any kind of hot flashes. And since I went, and they did a blood test at my request to tell me, am I truly in menopause, because I hadn't had any kind of menopausal symptoms. Yeah. Some days she's just not bright. I've had the hot flashes like crazy since they did that. I mean, like crazy. I'm just like, what's up with that? Why are we doing that? There we go. There we go. So we want some of that green, pretty green. Doop doop doop. Doop doop doop. Doo 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 doo. Some more on there. And I probably could have the green stamp, the green leaves on that. Probably could have done this right here. Let's lay that up there. And just right on the page. page. I could. But the paint's getting so dry. Let's see. That looks a little better. There we go. Okay, I'm done with that one. She's done. Oh, guys, I've been here an hour and 15 minutes. I need to go. That's a long time to be online just playing. So, anyway, thank you all for being here. There's been 9 of y'all here. As you can recognize, I am not a professional at this. Some days they fail, some days they don't. We'll show y'all again what we ended up with. This is the starfish and the flower. And we've got a gold sheen on that one. That one is real pretty. This is the peacock feathers. And there's a little bit of glittery on that. This one here is flowers and circles. Flowers and circles. This one is starfish in circles with gold. Oh, thanks, Jewelry Nurse. You're so sweet. This one is circles and oranges and stripes. Leaves. Gold and blue. And that one is actually really pretty. That one is a really pretty print. It's just not what I wanted. Some more of the... Okay, this one has the Dragonfly Glaze on it. You can see. Oh. My mom is 76 years old. No, 77. She just turned 77. She still has hot flashes. Still. That one is another peacock feather. That one is a real pretty peacock feather. This one here may be the favorite of the day, these two. Oak leaves. And oak leaves in greens. So anyway, well, like I said, I hadn't. But I mean, right now there's a lot of stressful stuff going on. If you guys are prayers, say prayers for Dave. He's going to have those tests run this tomorrow and Friday. He's having an echocardiogram done. We're hoping to find out if they can tell us why he's having these bad dizzy spells. He had a real bad one today. Had to sit back down after he got up. And then he's also having a renal ultrasound done tomorrow and has to do a 24-hour urine collection because his kidney function is a little off. So anyway, so we're going down, and we have, because he has to be there 2 days in a row, my sister-in-law paying for us to stay in a motel overnight. So that saves us 4 hours of driving because it's 2 hours each way. And yes, we could move to doctors closer, but these doctors have been with Dave since. The doctors that are treating him have actually been with him since he fell dead in his barber shop. Well, hold on. The heart doctor is the heart doctor that was there that saved Dave's life. His primary care doctor who's ordering the stuff for the renal stuff was his doctor from the nursing home when he was in the nursing home. So, yeah. So, you know, when you've got 5 years of history and all that mess, you just don't like to change doctors. So, yeah. Only have one ovary. It's only born with one, so which I knew that, but I had never mentioned it. That's a cool print. Had never mentioned it to this doctor, this gynecologist that I'm seeing, and never mentioned it to any of them. So it wasn't in my record. And anyway, when I went to the ER back, I don't even know, March, when I went to the ER, she was doing a vaginal ultrasound, and she kept just poking and poking and moving and moving. And I said, what are you looking? What are you doing? What are you? She says, I'm looking for your other ovary. And I said, oh, oh. She's like, what? I said, I only have one. She's like, oh, that's not on your record. No, I never told that one. So anyway, so I forgot to say, sorry. Anyway, but that is very common with my other birth problems that I've, we've talked about, that I have other birth problems where I only have one kidney. It's very common to only have one ovary also. So there we go. Let's see what this looks like on top of that. And I'm just cleaning off my plate. So teal blue, like I have teal, Tuscan teal. With what colors? So, ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I like that very well. I like the geometric shape. I really like geometrics, period. So anyway, I'm going to pick up this last thing on here. This is how you clean your thing, is by putting more paint on it and then picking it up. It cleans it off. So I'm going to clean this off, and then I'm going to say bye, y'all. Okay? We'll see what we end up with this real pretty teal here. We're going to pick this up. Hopefully we get some of the yellows left. And I was going to say, do I only have one piece of paper left? But nope, there's more. And there we go. That one's cool. Look, it picked up all kinds of stuff. It picked up that blue. It picked up the cross pattern. Picked up a bunch. I'll lay it back down and see one more time if I can pick up some more. If not, then we'll take the water to the mat and clean it up. So I'm going to say bye. Yeah. Oh, it did. It got some more of it. That's good. So, okay, you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for enjoying my haul turned playing. So, we'll see y'all later. And be sure and be saying prayers for us tomorrow. Bye-bye.